Today, I'd like to take a little time to help everyone harmonize and regulate their energy in this space. Yes, we'll be working on harmonizing the energy of the environment, moving from top to bottom, gradually emitting and adjusting the flow of qi, emitting qi, regulating qi. When we emit qi, we'll start from the head, then move to the eyes, nose, mouth, ears, the internal organs, arms, and legs step by step. We'll send qi to each area. Whenever I mention an area, say to send qi, focus your attention on that spot. As discussed in Zhan Qigong, regulating qi and harmonizing energy helps address illness. Regardless of the ailment, if qi is abundant and flows smoothly, illness naturally resolves. Regulating illness leads to recovery. Last time, we covered using external qi for regulation and healing, explaining the methods. Some audience members and practitioners have already listened to that session. So today, as I emit qi and set up the field, I encourage all of you who are participating, especially those who have listened to the session on emitting qi and setting up the field, to follow my instructions carefully, both in your actions and your thoughts. And for those who haven't listened yet, you should still try to follow along in the same way. For example, if I say to send qi to the head, and the head is filled with abundant qi, then you should focus on the head, imagining it brimming with energy, with qi circulating and turning within your mind. If there's an illness in your head, visualize the head becoming well, returning to normal, healing again and again, affirming, it's healed, it's healed. If there's a cerebral thrombosis, imagine the clot dissolving. If there's a cerebral hemorrhage, picture the blood being reabsorbed. If there's a tumor, see the tumor disappearing, dissolving. This is how you should think. If healthy, imagine abundant qi, healthy mind, everything normal, and increasing intelligence. In Zhan Qigong practice, we emphasize intention, the power of mind and spirit. Everyone, when I am emitting qi, you cooperate with me attentively. If I say I'm sending qi to the head, don't start thinking about your feet. You might think, but my feet hurt, so I'll focus on them instead. But I haven't directed the qi to your feet yet. If you try to snatch the qi for your feet ahead of time, it won't work well. So, don't rush, just wait patiently. Now, if your head is fine, no issues there once the qi in your head and eyes is abundant, and then we move on to sending qi to your feet. As soon as the qi fills your feet, the energy will flow smoothly from top to bottom. Isn't that a much faster way to heal? But if I'm not sending qi to your feet and you insist on focusing there, trying to pull the qi over, you won't even receive the qi meant for others. In this way, the amount of qi your whole body receives will actually be less, much less. Never think your illness is special. Zhuaneng Qigong heals and regulates qi, regardless of severity. What hinders you isn't the illness, but stubborn thinking. Saying my illness is hopeless, my case is different, or my situation is too complicated is the mindset you must release. Most people tend to focus on the monotony of sending qi to just one area at a time. But in reality, the effect of practicing Zhuaneng Qigong in a group field is powerful, stronger, than working on a single channel. When I emit qi, and everyone focuses intention, energy, minds unite, the effect is amplified, and the qi flows quickly. So, don't underestimate the power of the group field. You might wonder, with over 1,000 people in the group, how can it work for me? Take, for example, when we use the Zhuaneng Qigong group field to boost agricultural yields, whether it's 1,000 acres of wheat or rice, with a single burst of intention, we can increase the harvest. So with so many people here, how could it not work for us? We have consciousness, we have intention. How could we not fully gather qi? How could we not heal illnesses? The key issue is many don't value or understand the importance of group field qi regulation enough. They often think this way of regulating qi isn't as effective as practicing alone. In fact, we have thoroughly investigated and comprehensively found that this particular method of generating qi is indeed very effective and remarkably beneficial. We sincerely hope that everyone will pay close attention to it. Please do pay careful attention to it. Break time equals 0.5s/. Let's now begin. Break time equals 0.5s/. Sit upright. Gently close your eyes, slowly retract your chin, and completely relax your head, your chest and your back, your waist and your hips, your legs, and indeed your entire body. Break time equals 0.5s/. Quiet, 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 quiet. In a moment, when I emit qi, if you are ill, think about yourself getting better. If you are not ill, if some audience members have sick family at home who couldn't make it here, no matter how far away, when I emit qi and it reaches the affected area, imagine their illness is healed, everything is normal, it's gone. Just think this way. Some transmit qi remotely. Even if unaware, it can still affect. It doesn't always work, but for some, it's effective. If a close relative is ill and couldn't come, do this. When I emit qi, focus on their affected area and imagine their illness healed. Pay attention. Now, I'm going to send qi to everyone's head to the head, inside the head, the brain, the cerebellum. The qi should be abundant and flow smoothly. All illnesses in the head and brain must be eliminated. The essential functions of the mind and brain should gradually return to their normal state. Break time equals 0.5s/. Illnesses of the mind and brain must be cleared away and their functions restored to normal. Now, I am sending vital qi energy to both of your eyes. Let the abundant and essential vital energy within your eyes truly be plentiful and overflowing. Any eye disease must be eliminated. No matter what kind of illness it is, as long as there is something wrong with the eyes, let it disappear, gone. The symptoms are healed. Let your eyesight return to normal, sound of breathing. Let your vision in both eyes be restored to normal. Move your eyes a little, roll them around. It doesn't matter if it's nearsightedness, farsightedness, or astigmatism. You can take off your glasses, open your eyes, and have a look. You might notice your vision has improved a bit. If your eyesight isn't good, if your vision isn't normal, take off your glasses at the Baiyang Zhai and have a look. Focus your attention and see, your vision may already be changing. Now, direct your energy toward your nose. Let the true energy in your nose become abundant. Any ailments of the nose should be eliminated. The function of your nose should return to normal. If you have nasal congestion, try breathing through your nose and see, perhaps you're already better, already filled with fresh energy. Now, direct your energy to your mouth. Let your oral cavity, teeth, tongue, throat, meridians, and the flow of qi and blood all become smooth and unobstructed. Illness should completely dissipate, and normal bodily function should be fully restored. Now, send energy to both ears, channeling it into each ear. Let the true energy in both ears become abundant. Any ailments of the ears should be eliminated. The hearing in both ears should return to normal. For those listeners experiencing deafness or tinnitus, please cover your ears with your hands, block your ears, give them a gentle vibration, and then pull them outward a bit. This will help them get better. Now, direct your energy to your neck. Let your thyroid, lymph nodes, meridians, and the flow of qi and blood all become smooth and unobstructed. Illness should gradually dissipate, and normal bodily function should be completely restored. Now, direct your energy to your back and spine. The back and the entire spine, including the cervical, thoracic, lumbar, and spinal vertebrae, should have smooth and unobstructed meridians and blood flow. Any bone spurs should soften and dissolve, and all kinds of ailments should be eliminated. In the back and spine, any spinal cord diseases within the spine should be eliminated, and normal function should be restored. For those with bone spurs, try moving your spine. You'll notice symptoms eased, pain isn't intense, numbness isn't pronounced. Go ahead, give it a gentle stretch. Now, direct your energy to your chest and breasts. The meridians and blood flow in the chest and breasts should be smooth and unobstructed. Illness must dissipate. For women with mammary or lobular hyperplasia, visualize growths dissolving and vanishing. It is expected that the function should return to its normal and fully operational state, ensuring all processes are restored to their intended and proper working order. Now, direct your energy to your lungs. The vital energy of the lungs should be abundant. Any lung diseases should be eliminated, and lung function should be restored to normal. Now, send energy to your heart. The heart, blood vessels, meridians, and the flow of energy and blood should all be smooth and unobstructed. All heart and vascular diseases must be eliminated. The functions of the heart and blood vessels should return to normal. Now, direct your energy to your stomach. The vital energy of the stomach should be abundant. Any stomach ailments should be dispelled. Stomach function should be restored to normal. Now, send energy to the small and large intestines. The meridians and the flow of energy and blood in the small and large intestines should be smooth and unobstructed. Illness must completely dissipate, and bodily function should gradually return to its normal, healthy state. Now, send energy to the liver and gallbladder. The meridians and the flow of energy and blood in the liver and gallbladder should be smooth and unobstructed. Illness must dissipate. Gallstones should be crushed and expelled. The functions of the liver and gallbladder should return to normal. Now, direct energy to the pancreas and spleen. The meridians and the flow of energy and blood in the pancreas and spleen should be smooth and unobstructed. Illness must dissipate and function should return to normal. When the pancreas functions normally, diabetes will be healed. Now, send energy to the kidneys. The vital energy in both kidneys should be abundant. Diseases of the kidneys must be eliminated. The functions of the kidneys should return to normal. Urinary stones, once identified, should be effectively crushed and subsequently expelled from the body. Now, send energy to the bladder, to both the bladder and the urethra. The bladder, urethra, meridians, and the flow of qi and blood must be unobstructed. Illness must completely dissipate, and normal function should fully return to the body. Now, send energy to the gynecological system. The uterus, fallopian tubes, ovaries, meridians, and the flow of qi and blood must be unobstructed. Illness must completely dissipate, and normal, healthy function should gradually return to its optimal state. Now, send energy to the male reproductive system. Focus on the prostate. The meridians and flow of qi and blood must be unobstructed, illness must dissipate, and function should return to normal. Elderly gentlemen are prone to prostate enlargement, and when the prostate is enlarged, urination becomes difficult. For those listeners with an enlarged prostate, try tightening and lifting your anus as you inhale, lift it upward. As you do this, imagine the prostate returning to normal, shrinking back, and becoming healthy again. Inhale, breathe in through your nose, drawing the breath upward. Remember, you must inhale. With each breath in, lift your anus and visualize your prostate returning to its normal, healthy state. Afterwards, you'll often find that urination becomes much smoother. For many people, just one try is enough to see improvement. This is because the energy field here is very powerful, and its effects are quite strong. Now, gently direct your vital energy upward into your entire upper limbs. Send this powerful energy simultaneously into both of your arms, into both shoulder joints, your upper arms, your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, your hands, and your fingers. Allow the energy and the nourishing blood to flow smoothly and freely through all the intricate meridians of your upper limbs. Consequently, illnesses will gradually dissipate, pain will completely vanish, your joints will become significantly more flexible, and full, vibrant function will be completely restored. Everyone, move your upper limbs a bit, especially those with arm issues. Move them earnestly. You may find the pain lessens or even disappears. If you had difficulty moving, try giving it a good, deliberate movement now. You'll find it much easier and more natural to move. For those with ailments, it's important to move your arms with intention. As soon as you start moving, energy field help clear blockages, energy flow, and you'll feel revitalized. In China, patients with fractures recovered by clan leader emitting energy and encouraging movement. Alright, break time equals 0.5s /now. Gently direct the vital energy to your entire lower limbs. Break time equals 0.5s / send this healing energy simultaneously to both sides. Your hip joints, your strong thighs, your flexible knees, your resilient calves, your agile ankles, your supportive feet, and finally, your delicate toes. Break time equals 0.5s / let the profound energy and nourishing blood flow smoothly through the entire lower body. Break time equals 0.5s / illnesses will gradually dissipate, pain will completely vanish, joints will become wonderfully flexible, and their natural function will be fully restored. After the lesson, if your legs bother you, try moving them again. We're sending energy to several areas at once. Now, please bring your hands together, aligning all 5 fingers. I will now infuse your dantian with energy. The energy in your dantian must be abundant. When the dantian is full of energy, the meridians and blood flow throughout your body will also be abundant and unimpeded. The meridians and blood flow throughout your body must be abundant and flow smoothly. All kinds of illnesses, both inside and outside the body, should dissipate. Tumors and growths need to soften and dissolve. Whether the tumors are in the internal organs or on the surface of the body, whether they are benign or malignant, including all forms of cancer. Benign and malignant tumors, sebaceous cysts, lipomas, fibromas, hemangiomas, as well as all kinds of growths throughout the body, such as thyroid nodules, swollen lymph nodes, and mammary gland hyperplasia, must all be softened and dissolved. All types of tumors and growths should be softened and dissipated. The functions of all tissues and organs throughout the body should return to normal. The vital energy within the dantian is incredibly abundant, truly abundant, immensely abundant, and profoundly abundant, flowing ceaselessly. The qi and blood in all the meridians of the body must flow smoothly, all illnesses must dissipate, and all functions should be restored to normal. Now, please slowly open your eyes.